The name Chris Watts instantly conjures images of unimaginable betrayal and cold-blooded murder. While the basic facts of this case are etched in our collective memory, a closer look reveals some bizarre and unsettling details that often go unmentioned. According to Sherilyn Cadle, author of Letters from Christopher, Chris Watts admitted to drugging his wife Shanann with oxycodone in an attempt to end her pregnancy. When asked where he got the medication, he said that he would take that to his grave. Many have speculated that his mistress Nicole Kessinger obtained the drug for him. The infamous mistress had whined to Chris about the two of them not having any firsts in their relationship. This has led to the theory that she wanted to be the one to give him his first son, fueling Chris's motive to try to eliminate Shanann's pregnancy. It's possible that he drugged Shanann again on the morning of the murders. He reportedly told Cadle that he did, but later denied it. Chris's body language gave him away long before he confessed. According to Agent Tammy Lee, while Chris was being interrogated, he continuously made a lot of movements toward his neck area. This led Agent Graham Coder to exit the interrogation room saying he may have strangled her. Many viewers have pointed out what they believe are possible scratches on Chris Watts' mistress, Nicole Kessinger. While the footage from her police interview is notably grainy, some observers are convinced they can discern a scratch on her face. Adding to the intrigue, it seems suspicious that during both of Nicole's police interviews, she chose to wear long sleeves and long pants, despite it being August in Colorado.
I had said, hey, when you go to North Carolina, I really think you should try to fix things with your wife. And he kept asking, well, what about us? And I was trying to kind of take a step back and see if he would fix things before attempting to pursue things with me, because I wanted to know that if all of these things he's saying, like, yes, we're getting separated, and yes, you know, all of these things that he's saying are happening, I wanted to know that it was like, you were doing this like you said you were prior to me coming in your life, and it had nothing to do with me, you know. And so for me, it was like, I really wanted them to fix it. I would have just left the situation.
Records show that not long after Chris disposed of his family at the oil field, Nicole texted him and told him to look up the lyrics to the song Battery by Metallica. She said, "I challenge you to look up the full lyrics of this song. I find it interesting that we should believe it's only a coincidence. A coincidence indeed, as the lyrics of the song include phrases like, cannot kill the battery, cannot kill the family, battery has found me." The large oil tanks that Chris placed his daughters in are also called batteries.
There was a lot to do about coming home and listening to that Metallica song. Have you heard about that?
I've heard of Metallica song, but people have been, someone sent me lyrics to it called Battery.
Do you remember doing that?
That was Nicole Kessinger. She liked the song, or she just wanted to know what it meant.
Chris Watts stands nervously by his neighbor Nate's TV to view the security footage for possible signs of his missing family. In a bizarre coincidence, a commercial appears on the TV containing an image of a fetus in a heart-shaped womb, followed by an explosion and then a skull rising out of what appears to be oil. Many viewers have called this a message from beyond the grave, sent by Shanann.
She's pregnant as well.
This is the first time that Chris mentions to the officer that Shanann is pregnant.
How far along?
14, 15 weeks.
Police conducted a search of the Watts family home with the help of their canine unit. Upon entering Shanann's closet, one of the officers hears a giggle. The two officers appear to be a little spooked by the sound. They assume that the giggle came from a toy or a doll, but they don't see any dolls in the closet.
So there's plenty of her center here.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What in the world is that? Wow. Go in there and step on that little blue thing and see if that's where that noise came.
Yeah, it sounded like a kid toy.
It sort of sounds like it.
Something. I heard it.
That one, did you hear it?
I did.
Sounded like a kid giggling or something, didn't it? Or a kid.
It did.
Where did that come from? Because all he did was go straight in there. That was strange. Well, we'll make a note of that.
I heard it. I definitely heard the same thing you did.
Yeah, and then he just sort of turned around and looked. But I didn't check it that the register. Was she on any? Oh no, she was.
During the afternoon of August 12th, the day before the murders, Chris Watts took his daughters to attend a little boy's birthday party. He'd later tell investigators they had an epic time. This seemingly innocuous detail, revealed in the grim timeline of events, adds a chilling layer to the tragedy. In the days and weeks leading up to the murders, Chris had already begun to contemplate these heinous acts. This disturbing insight into his state of mind reveals a cold and calculated evil that belied his outward appearance as a loving family man. It paints a picture of a normal family outing, with the innocent laughter of children, just hours before their lives were brutally ended by their father.
At the Lindstrom home in Erie tonight, a lingering question that's not easy to answer.
You know, the hardest part about it all is when you're closer with the family, it's the why. The why gets bigger.
Why did Jeremy's good friend, Chris Watts, allegedly murder his entire family?
We're dumbfounded. We don't get it. Lost.
Chris and the girls, 4-year-old Bella and 3-year-old Celeste, were just here for Jeremy's little boy's birthday party. The girls were happy. They were normal. So was Chris, or so it appeared.
I mean, he would reach out and help anybody that needed help with anything. He was a good mechanic. If you needed help with your car, he'd help you. If you needed help moving furniture, he'd be over there in a heartbeat to help you out. You don't know what, when, why, where, how everything goes weird.
When did it
The lives of Shanann, Bella, and Celeste were stolen, leaving behind a legacy of sorrow and unanswered questions. May their memory serve as a call for vigilance and compassion.